Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Anna and I'm a little bit spooky, and it is that time of the year where we go through the yearly favorites. All the things we loved for an entire year. So, in this video, we're going to talk skincare, hair care, body care, self-care, and all the products that I have loved for 2021 to slather all over my body in some way or another. So yeah, let's go ahead and just get into the video and start talking about some products that I really loved in 2021. But before we do, don't forget, like, subscribe, comment down below, let me know what are some body care, hair care, skin care, self-care things that you loved in 2021. Let me know in the comments down below. And without further ado, let's talk about some products. We're gonna be here a while, get a snack, get a coffee at least. Let's start with skincare. Your girl has just fell in love with skincare apparently. I have tried a lot over the last few years. Last year I had a ton of skincare favorites, I'm pretty sure, and this year is no exception. I've got a basket full in front of me of skincare to talk about. Some of it may have been in last year's, I can't remember. But they're products that I'm still really loving, so they're gonna make it into this year's favorites as well, because they're products I used every day and loved. Some things old favorites, some things discovered this past year. So first thing I want to talk about is Sunday Riley. Me and Sunday Riley had a love affair this year. I fell in love with all these Sunday Riley products that I tried in 2021. I think some of them I might have actually tried in 2020. I can't quite remember. So from Sunday Riley, I have loved a lot this year. Just so much. Firstly, the Ice Ceramide Cream. I think I might have talked about this one last year. Beautiful, luxurious, rich moisturizer. It is so good and it is so beautiful for the winter months. It is thick, it is rich, but it sinks into the skin and it just looks beautiful under makeup. I love it for every day, especially in the cooler months when my skin's a bit more dry and irritated and needing a bit more love. This one has just been a holy grail. Will hands down happily repurchase this product. Next is the Auto Correct from Sunday Riley. This is a very moisturizing, nice under eye cream. It brightens and depuffs. It just, oh, it's so nice under the eyes. It has a bit of a glow to it, so it just makes everything look so happy and moisturized and illuminated. It's a really good under eye cream. It has a bit of a thick richness to it as well. And I think it does a beautiful job, especially for hydrating and allowing makeup to sit really beautifully under the eyes. This has been a go-to eye cream for me. I absolutely love it. I've gone through a small version of this and I'm working on the full size now. I love it so much. I feel like this just makes the under eye look so much fresher and depuffed and happy and hydrated, and it gives a little bit of a nice radiance. It does have a bit of a radiant glow within the product, and there's a richness to it that really, I feel like, hydrates quite a bit. If you have oily under eyes, I don't think you would enjoy this one as much because it is a bit of a thicker product. But if you have more mature skin or drier under eyes, this one, oh, it's so good. And another product that I will happily repurchase from Sunday Riley. And yeah, I love it. It's the first eye cream that I ever truly fell in love with, was this one this year. All right, and speaking of eye creams from Sunday Riley, I also have the 5-star 6% retinol complex under eye cream. This one I have also been using at night as part of my nighttime skincare routine. This one is a gentle anti-aging treatment with retinol. It's more of a preventative eye cream for anti-aging. It has this really nice kind of ceramic feeling tip here that's very cold. It's always cold. And you just massage this under the eye and it feels lovely and very refreshing. But I've been really liking this one, especially to help with some anti-aging under the eyes, preventative measure. Hopefully not to get crow's feet or too many fine lines under there. And I feel like this is definitely helping with that. And I really like it. I had no irritation from it. It was very gentle. I apply it under the eye, around the contour of the eye, brow bone, and in the center on my like 11s. and whatever's left on my fingers, I'll even take right down in the smile lines. But this is just a really good under eye anti-aging cream that I've quite enjoyed this year. It has a nice thinner texture, so it doesn't feel heavy under the eye. It didn't irritate. Great product. Highly recommend again and really enjoyed. Also from Sunday Riley, I picked up a little trial kit of a bunch of products, and I tried out the Good Genes, the CEO, and the A+. The A+, which is the high dose retinol serum, I definitely want to buy a full size of this. I really enjoyed it. It didn't irritate my skin. It played well, and I really liked the way it made my skin feel, and I feel like I got good results from it. So yeah, this one I will definitely want to get a full size. I really liked it. The CEO, I don't really have a huge opinion on. I'm not obsessed with vitamin C, but this was a nice serum, and I really enjoyed the Good Genes all-in-one lactic acid treatment as well. I like good resurfacing, anti-aging, acne-fighting ingredients, and that's what these had within. And I think they did a really good job, and I thoroughly enjoyed them. Happily will pick up more sets of Sunday Riley skincare because I find it to be very effective skincare. I like everything I've tried thus far. I think they're a good brand, and I'm very pleased with all the products I've tried from them. And lastly, from Sunday Riley, I do have the Lighthearted SPF. This one I'm really liking for this time of year because it is kind of thick. Even though it says lighthearted, it's not the lightest, lightweight SPF I've used, but it is a nice SPF. It is an SPF of 30. I think it's just really good for these more winter months because it's a bit heavier, but not too heavy. It's very moisturizing. And this also has blue light defense and zinc oxide and turmeric, and it's supposed to do lots of good things for the skin, balance it, all that. I really like this one, especially for right now. It does give you a little bit of a cast on the skin, so you kind of got to work it in. But I find this one to be a really good SPF, and I enjoy it. Will I repurchase this one? I don't know so much if I'll repurchase this one, but I do like it for these cooler months when I'm not needing like an SPF 50. I like a really high SPF because look at me. Look at me. I need all the SPF in the world. But this one I've enjoyed for more days where I'm not going outside or these cloudy, cooler times of the year. This has been one that I've enjoyed. Another brand that I absolutely fell in love with this year as far as skincare goes is Colleen Rothschild. I think the first thing I tried from her was the Radiant Cleansing Balm. I kind of had a love affair with cleansing balms this year and double cleansing. I like the Clinique one. The Take the Day Off I really like the Pixie Double Cleanse system. That one I think is probably my favorite until this one. This is the Colleen Rothschild Radiant Cleansing Balm. Oh, this is a beautiful product. It is quite spendy, kind of pricey, but dear God, is it amazing. And you get quite a lot of product in here. Like, this is a pretty generous size, and I think they even have a jumbo size. It's lovely packaging. That's another thing I appreciate about this brand is all the packaging feels very luxe and kind of high-end. But man, this is one of the best cleansing balms I've ever used. It gets all the makeup off, everything you want to do, but this experience of using it is just so lovely. It is so emollient and so balmy and oil-like on the skin, and it just feels really good to use. So I have really loved this cleansing balm. It is hands down been a favorite product for me, and I'm gonna be so sad when I use it up. This is another product that I'm definitely gonna need to repurchase because I really like it. Also from Colleen Rothschild is the Micro Mineral Soothing Toner. This is a newer addition to my collection, and I have really liked it, especially around this time of year when my skin is a little bit more inflamed. I get a bit hivey, I get itchy in the cooler months. My skin goes through an adjustment period where it just gets very angry and hivey for a little bit, and this has been such a nice soothing product to use. This is a soothing toner, but to me it's very milky. It has a light pink tint to it. I believe it does have rose in it. It is meant to gently soften, restore, and condition sensitive skin or irritated skin with the power of natural crystals and hydrating humectants. The skin will feel calm, balanced, and prepped for your next skincare step. After cleansing, sweep over the face and neck with a cotton pad. Avoid eye area. Can be used morning and night. I really like this one for nighttime before bed because I feel like it is just very, very calming. This has just been such a lovely product to add in, and just, it truly is very comforting. And recently I've been using it during the day while my skin is a little bit more inflamed, and has really, really helped make it feel a lot calmer and a little less itchy. I find that I can apply this without a cotton pad because it is more, almost a little thick. It's like a serum more than anything to me. Rather than a toner, to me, in texture, it's very serum-like, and I can take just a little bit on my hands and press it into the skin as well. But yeah, it definitely feels like you've applied something moisturizing and soothing to the skin, and it's so, so nice. I do highly recommend this if you have very irritated, easily irritated and sensitive skin. This is a really comforting product to use. Next, from Colleen Rothschild, I have a couple more things that I've really liked from her. Next is the Micro Mineral Resurfacing Scrub. Oh my god, this is a game-changing product right here. This, it's like getting new skin. It is amazing, like instant results. So beautiful. It can be a little harsh. Be very gentle with your skin with this one. It is a microfine resurfacing scrub. This is meant to refine texture, help reduce clogged pores, brighten dull complexions by buffing away dead skin cells using the power of ultrafine crystals. Now, I'm more of a fan of the chemical exfoliant and not so much about physical exfoliants, but this one I use once a week and very gently. You don't have to press hard or really rub or anything like that. You just very lightly with circular motions go across the skin while it's wet, and it just, your skin will feel absolutely amazing afterwards and look amazing. You can really see a difference in your skin immediately after, and the tiniest amount of this product is all you need, and it just does wonders. I highly, highly recommend this one if you're looking for a good physical exfoliant. This is a beautiful product. Again, be gentle, don't overdo it. I can tell that by the feel of it, you could definitely hurt yourself if you went too hard with this. So they do emphasize being gentle with it. I was so impressed the first time I used this. I think it is actually in a vlog of me testing this one out and being like, oh my god, whose skin is that? Is that my face? Because it was instantly beautiful results. So yeah, love that. And then I also have the Sheer Renewal Cream from Colleen Rothschild. This is an oil-free Sheer Renewal Cream. Provide continuous weightless hydration and promote new cell turnover, and to help minimize the appearance of lines and wrinkles. Its powder finish leaves skin with a light, breathable barrier that offers a broad environmental defense. This is a beautiful moisturizer for day to day. It looks and feels and wears so beautifully underneath makeup and even without makeup, because it has that slight powdery finish to it, which really isn't powdery. It just gives your skin like a soft, matte, but still skin-like finish. You just don't look super dewy, and especially if you have oilier skin, this would be a godsend type product. But for me, even with my kind of not super oily skin, but a little bit oily skin, I have a very kind of balanced combo, a little bit in between skin that can get oily, it can get dry, it kind of does a little bit of everything. I've been loving this. The thing about this one, it sits so beautifully underneath makeup, and I really have enjoyed it quite a bit. I've used it pretty regular basis since I've got it, and I really like it. And this also can be used morning or night. I like it for daytime. Especially, I think the only thing that could make this even better is if it had like an SPF 50 in it. But otherwise, I love it so much. My skin drinks it up. It hydrates. My skin feels healthy and hydrated after I use this. But it doesn't look... I have a bunch of moisturizer just sitting on my skin. It just sinks in and wears so beautifully underneath makeup. Oh, so good. Everything that I've tried from Colleen Rothschild has been beautiful. From the packaging to the just experience, the sensory experience of it, the textures, the feel of it, it feels so luxe. And taking those skincare ingredients that we all know is good and love and want in all our skincare, and taking it to another level with adding in a little bit off of the beaten path ingredients like the crystals and stuff like that. And it's just there's something kind of innovative and just all around a luxurious, just kind of self-care type of experience. You feel like you're doing something nice for yourself when you use these products. They make you feel good. It's all around lovely, lovely experience to use. Next brand I got quite taken with skincare this year is Believe Beauty. We are going to the opposite end of the price range spectrum with Believe Beauty. We're talking dollar store, nothing over $5 products that perform like high-end products. I use these and I think there's no way that these only cost $5 or less because these are so good. These are up there with my Sunday Riley and my Colleen Rothschild good. Like, I love these, particularly the hydrating gel cream. This is one of the best creams I have ever used. It is truly like a combination of a gel, a cream, and a bit of an oil all in one. It is so, so lovely for all skin types. I think it can perform beautifully. It's very lightweight. It sinks into the skin. It gives you a beautiful glow and just makes your skin look so healthy. It can help balance out skin, whether it's oily or dry. It is just so good. It has rosehip oil in it, which is incredibly nourishing. I'm a huge fan of rosehip oil. This is one of the most innovative moisturizers I've come across this year. It is just absolutely lovely. I cannot believe this is $5. But it is infused with squalane and rosehip, and it just feels so damn good on the skin. It has such a pleasant fragrance. You think you're using something that costs at least $80. Like, it is so good. But I just love the texture of it. It is just so thin, but so powerfully hydrating, and just goes right into your skin and feels amazing. Like, it really is a unique product, even though you think it's just a cream. And I do love the fragrance. It's not really fragrance, but it has a nice kind of fresh smell to it. And man, it is so good. I love this is another one I think wears so beautifully underneath makeup and is a great daytime product, especially on days when I feel like I need a little more hydration. This has been one I've been going for lately. Oh, it is so good. So good. And yeah, I know it's a little excessive to have multiple moisturizers that you enjoy, but my skin has days where it feels really dry, and something like this or the ceramide cream, but I feel like this hydrating gel cream might be pushing out my Sunday Riley ceramide cream. And that's how good this is. I love it. I mean, for $5, yeah, I'm gonna repurchase this like crazy. Whereas the Sunday Riley one, I'm gonna have to like wait for a sale or something like that, because this is quite pricey in comparison, but I love them both equally so much. And I feel like this one just really is great for everyone. No matter your skin type, I think you'll enjoy it. You can go wrong with the skincare from Believe Beauty, especially that price point. So, so amazed and impressed with them. And a few other random skincare bits that I have been enjoying this year is the Dynamic Skin Recovery from Dermalogica. This is a SPF 50, and it also, I believe, has like some anti-aging ingredients as well. This one is very, very thin. It leaves no cast on the skin. It sinks right in, and it's an SPF 50. But it is one of the most weightless, just sheer feeling amazing SPFs I have ever come across. Like, this one has to be my favorite SPF of all SPFs. It is just, look at that, gone. No cast, no nothing. It just feels like a nice light moisturizer. And I mean light. Like, it feels nothing like your typical SPF. And I think this one is absolutely beautiful. And yeah, I would happily repurchase this one as well. This has become like the holy grail SPF. And this one also, again, is another product that sits really well under makeup without interfering. It doesn't make you feel oily or anything like that. It feels like just like a nice light moisturizer on the skin, and I don't mind layering this one up with other moisturizers. I don't feel like it causes my makeup to break down or anything like that. It wears really, really well, and I highly recommend this one. Like, it is just so thin. Feels like nothing on the skin. It is literally the lightest SPF I've ever used, and it's amazing, and I can't believe it's an SPF 50. A couple other eye creams I've enjoyed this year is the Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream to brighten and depuff. I've used this one pretty regular basis. Alternatively, with my autocorrect from Sunday Riley, they pretty much do the same thing. This one is just a little bit more lightweight, so I think it's a little better for like the summer months. But yeah, if you have a little bit more oily skin, this would be a better option for you, as it's not quite as heavy feeling. And I think it does a really good job on the under eyes, making them feel hydrated and a little bit happier. And I feel like concealer just looks a little bit better over when I use eye creams like this. I don't have any like cracking or fine lines or anything from my concealer when I use a really nice eye cream, and these two I've quite enjoyed. And two more skincare products. Dear gosh, I feel like we've been here so long. I have quite enjoyed the Lancome Clarifique Double Essence this year. I'm almost out. I'm so sad. I think I got this around Christmas last year and just really fell in love with it. This is such a nice and gentle chemical exfoliant. It's very, very gentle. I use this one actually during the day. This one has been beautiful, and it's so gentle. No irritation whatsoever, and I think it's a great product. Really great product, and I love a good chemical exfoliant. So yeah, this is something else I really liked this year. And if you're looking for something a little bit more heavy duty and hardcore, but a similar product, the Murad Daily Clarifying Peel with AHA, BHA, and retinoid is another alternative. This one, you're gonna have to adjust to. I use this one not every day. This is, to me, is more of a twice a week type of product because it is a little bit harsher, and it definitely made me peel when I first started using it. And I had kind of that retinization period with this one. Like, I rarely have a reaction to skincare. I have my face can handle some retinol without any sort of like reaction to it anymore. It's been a long time since I've experienced that retinization type of experience where you maybe have some breaking out and some dryness and all that. My skin's very used to it. But this actually gave me a little bit of reaction to where I had a lot of dryness and peeling, but my skin adjusted to it. This is definitely a very effective chemical exfoliant. I do think it's good for if you have acne and anti-aging. It kind of does both. But it's a dual phase, shake it up, very similar to the Clarifique, where they need to be shaken up. This one is just quite a bit stronger, which is something I've noticed with a lot of the Murad products, is that they are really strong in comparison to other skincare. I told you this is going to be a long video and to get a snack. But I think these next couple of subjects that we go over, as far as like body care and hair care and all that, won't take me nearly as long. I just had a lot of skincare to talk about apparently. So yeah, let's move on to hair care. As far as shampoo and conditioner goes, I have really enjoyed the Kristen S Purple Shampoo. It is very, very strong, very potent, so it's not one that I use every single day because it will build up and turn your hair kind of lavender, but it's a lovely purple shampoo, especially to help tone the hair. I usually use one to tone down my front bits here to keep them from looking so brassy, which I have actually put a honey color in right now, so I'm leaning into the brassy apparently. But anyways, yeah, I've colored them honey for the moment, but I'll probably end up going back to my more white gray stripe in the front towards the summer. I'm just really into doing something a little different, trying something new. Anyway, for toning my little stripe here, I have enjoyed using that Kristen S shampoo and conditioner. And it's one that will build up in your hair though and turn your hair kind of lavender after a few uses. So I would recommend, if you don't want that, to use it like twice a week and maybe a shampoo and conditioner that doesn't have any toning in it in between that one. But I really like the way that one makes my hair feel. It's probably one of the best purple shampoos I've used because it doesn't dry my hair out. It doesn't stink. It smells really nice. The conditioner that goes along with it is pretty moisturizing. Again, doesn't dry my hair out. Both smell so good. They smell like professional hair care products, like that they smell very salon-like, which I love. They have that nice kind of perfumey fragrance to them. You can get them in a giant container for not a bad price either. And yeah, I've really, really liked those, and I want to try some more shampoo and conditioners from Kristen S because I really like those. And I like the packaging of the Kristen S products as well. That's a hair care brand that I've actually really fell in love with this year. I get fixated on brands, if you can't tell. But I've used a few different things from Kristen S this year. And I believe I talked about her last year and kind of the fixation beginning with her brand when it comes to that dry texture spray, which I still love. Her hair sprays. And I've just tried out some more stuff from her this year. Probably the star really being that shampoo and conditioner for toning. And it really does give you a pretty kind of lavender tint to your hair. So if you have platinum hair and need something that can tone it without having to use a mask or anything super intense, I would highly recommend her shampoo and conditioner for blondes. It probably has been the most impressive one that I've used throughout the year, and I've tried out a lot of purple shampoos and conditioners over the last 2 years. That one has won hands down for being all around a great product that is effective, doesn't dry your hair out, and has a beautiful scent. So yeah, also from Kristen S is the Color Depositing Conditioner. This is in Lavender Smoke. This is very pretty, gives you really nice lavender tint to your hair. This comes in a multiple colors. I can't remember how many shades that she has this in. It's quite a few colors this comes in. Yeah, I think it's a really nice product. It does condition really well, and it gives you that nice tint to the hair. You can do it in the bathtub and, you know, just hang out for a few minutes with it in, and it's quite vibrant for what it is. Like, this is really effective. It does give a beautiful lavender tint to the hair. Yeah, I think it comes in about 4 or 5 shades. I really like it, and it's fun for something to change it up, especially when I'm leaning into the more lavender blonde bits in the front. This has been a favorite product to use, and I think it's lovely. And I would like to check out her other colors and see what they're like. And I find that using a clarifying shampoo has removed it fairly easily and got back to just kind of a base color of bleach blonde. Okay, one more thing for Kristen S is the Instant Lip Thickening Spray. I put this around my root and through my hair when I'm blow dry and style it. And yeah, this is a really nice volumizing spray. Again, it's not a terrible price. I have good hair days when I use this. And I even like using this on days when I don't blow dry or anything else and just let my hair air dry. I feel like it gives my hair a really nice texture and kind of some natural wave to it and a little volume and fullness. So yeah, this is something I will definitely be repurchasing. I really enjoy this one. You can get Kristen S at Target and Ulta now. And I picked this one up last spring at Ulta and really enjoyed it. All right, and on to L'Oreal. I have a handful of products from L'Oreal that I enjoyed this year as far as hair goes. First is the L'Oreal Elvive 8-Second Wonder Water. This is pure magic right here. I think I just talked about this not too long ago. This is my new bottle of it because I finally finished my old one up. But yeah, this is how I can catfish you guys and make you think my hair is healthy and in great condition when it is so fried. My hair is so fried. It hasn't been cut since before the pandemic. Actually, a month before lockdown, my hair was cut last. And it's worse for wear. It is not in great shape. But this makes my hair look like it is. Like I've just had a trim at the salon and everything is healthy and sleek and shiny and beautiful. Some of the best hair days. I use this about twice a week. Oh, so good. I highly recommend this. This has just been like a godsend type product. Also from L'Oreal, I have enjoyed their Le Color Gloss one-step toning products. I like to use I've used the anti-yellow silver one, and that gives me a beautiful, very white platinum look to my front stripes, to my blonde bits in the front, and looks really nice. Very effective. It doesn't stain my scalp, and it leaves my hair so conditioned feeling and smooth and healthy. This is a fantastic toning product. Very good, and it has to me, the packaging is very nice as well. It feels kind of luxe, but a great price point from L'Oreal. Very effective. I think it's one of their best toning products that they have for sure. I've tried I think all their toning products for blonde hair, like their purple shampoos, their treatments, their masks. This one has been hands down the best one. Out of all of them, we're giving the most beautiful color toning and effectiveness and hydrating and enhancing the hair itself. It's very, very good. And I recently just tried out the Honey Blonde shade, which is what I have in my front bits right now. It's a bit more of a golden honey color. I thought it'd be fun to try something new. Again, great product. Really, really enjoy the texture and how it leaves my hair. Very healthy feeling and also very effective. Let me pull my headband down so you can see. This is the Honey Blonde color. It's just a really pretty golden honey. So yeah, it's fun. Thought it'd be nice to do something different for right now. We'll probably go back to the other one. Okay, last thing for hair. Last year I talked about the L'Oreal Root Touch-Up Spray. This year, the Tresemme. Better price, more product, and I think just a little bit more user-friendly. The pigmentation is not quite as strong. Therefore, it looks a little bit softer in the hair, where the L'Oreal one can look kind of harsh and obvious. This one has a gentleness to it. I love it. I use actually the natural black shade. Sometimes I use the dark brown. I kind of mix them sometimes depending on what I feel like my roots need. And it's very effective. I think it wears a long time. Yeah, it's going to get on your hands a little bit when you scrub around. It might get on your pillow if you sleep with it. But I think that's just kind of the risk you take when you use root touch-up products. But I really like this a lot, and I think this one's a bit better than the L'Oreal one as far as it being a little bit more gentle looking in the hair, a little more user-friendly, and it doesn't spit and splot everywhere like the L'Oreal one does. But yeah, it's great for just, covering up grays really quick between root touch-up, or if you're like me that have a different hair color than what the rest of your hair is, and just kind of like that more rooted look. I think it's really nice to give that nice depth and makes your hair look a little bit fuller and fill in the scalp a little bit where it might be a little thin. Like me, I also have like kind of thin temples. This has just been a really great product, and yeah, I recommend this one over any of the other root touch-ups that I've tried from the drugstore at this point. All right, let's move on to some body care items that I have enjoyed this past year. I really got into self-tanning, which is something really new for me because I've never taken the time or bothered to do that. As with a lot of this more body care, kind of self-care things, it's stuff that I just never took the time to do, never really cared about that much. But I got a wild hair, got a bee in my bonnet, and decided I needed to master self-tanning and be really good at this. So I ended up picking up some Bondi Sands. It all started with some tanning drops. The tanning drops do not make the year-end favorite because they really weren't that good, but Bondi Sands does. I really like this a lot. This is the medium light color, and yeah, this has worked really well for me. I got a little tanning mitt, and through using this, I really got into dry brushing and exfoliating my body, as well as using lotions, which was something I never really took time to do too much. I do a ton of like skincare, take all this time with makeup, but when it comes to hair, I'm a little I've got where I'll take the time with my hair sometimes. Like, I'll blow dry it, that's about it, who we kidding. But when it comes to like body care and self-care stuff, I just really didn't bother much. Last year I really got into some self-care and just trying to make myself feel better. But yeah, the self-tanning actually got me into doing more exfoliating and body care type things, such as dry brushing, which I really enjoy doing. You can pick this thing up at Walmart or wherever. This is the Eco Tools dry brush. It's a weird feeling, like it doesn't necessarily feel good, but it does feel good. And there's something kind of satisfying about dry brushing. But yeah, you just, do this and go across your body, and it takes off all the dead skin. Also helps like promote circulation, all kinds of stuff. There's like a particular way you're supposed to do it to promote lymphatic drainage, I think, and circulation, all this good stuff. I just use it to truly like exfoliate my skin basically. And yeah, it's really satisfying to do when you have like old tan on and you get after it because you can see the tan coming off. It's a really enjoyable process. I like doing it. So yeah, I'm big into my little dry brush there. My skin feels amazing, so I started doing that. And like I said, that also got me into lotions. So I took a trip to Bath and Body Works. Ended up finding 3 that I really, really enjoy and have used quite a bit, and I have taken phases since I picked these up with which one I like more. Like for a while, I think Dahlia was my obsession. And I really do like Dahlia. This one's very nice, kind of floral. This is probably limited edition for fall. Yeah, it's just a very kind of warm floral scent. I think this one's just, something about this was very pretty and drew me in. I like the whole packaging and everything. And the notes of this one is velvet dahlia petals, crisp pear, praline musk, and whipped tonka bean. And yeah, I just really like this one. This one's inspired by the beauty of the changing seasons. So yeah, I think this is more of a fall scent. It's like cozy but feminine. And next is sweater weather, which you know I have trouble pronouncing. We all know sweater weather is kind of a classic, I do believe. I like the bottle. I've never been a Bath and Body Works girl. That was another thing. This is a new development for me. Yeah, this is just a nice, warm, cozy fragrance. I also picked up Into the Night, and I really have taken a bit of a liking to this one currently. This is the one I've just been wanting to use a lot. There's something about it smells so good, and it's super feminine, very frou-frou, girly scent. And yeah, I'm just really enjoying having these and the corresponding body sprays to throw on like around the house and to wear at home. Because I tend to go for like a little bit more of a perfume when I go places, but I like having these to just spray on after the bath. I spray on my PJs. I don't know, I'm really enjoying them a lot lately, and I'm particularly was into the Night, and I think I might be back into Dahlia now that I sniffed it again. And speaking of bath time, I know this is not a great soap really, like as far as being moisturizing or anything special. This is just an old school body gel, but it's Mardi Gras themed. And does it smell like Mardi Gras? God, no. And thank God it doesn't. Because Mardi Gras is not a good smell. No, you don't want anything to smell like Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras smells like alcohol, piss, vomit, sweat, old carnival smells. It's not a good smell. Mardi Gras is not a good smell. Have you ever been to the fair or like a carnival? It's that mixed with piss. Sewage. Like it's a terrible scent. But this smells amazing. This has a warm, cozy, almost home fragrance boutique vibe to it. It makes me think of a little shop that has incense going and like home fragrances and like reed diffusers and candles. That's what this smells like to me, like a little home boutique or a cute little hotel or something. This smells really nice. It almost makes me think of like something kind of a little bit of a spice in there. Like it has citrus on the thing, like orange, but I don't really smell anything citrusy in here, but I do smell a bit of like a vanilla and something kind of warm. It almost makes me think of like a cinnamon vibe to it, but not really. Like I see what they were going for with this and why they call it Mardi Gras. Like it has a bit of a king cake, warm, cozy smell, but it doesn't smell like Mardi Gras, and that is for the best. But yeah, I keep buying this because I keep seeing it on the shelving. That's limited edition, I do believe. Yeah. And I really like the way it smells. It's more of to me, this is a body wash I use just kind of as a treat because I enjoy the fragrance. I think it smells nice. I don't think it particularly is a good body wash or anything. This is purely for the fragrance. And it's in my year-end favorite because it's made me laugh. And I've really, really liked the way it smells. I have come to really, really love Old Spice body washes for myself. Particularly the Wilderness one, which I don't have currently. I have Dragon Blast for myself. There's also the Moisture one that smells so good. It smells very unisex as well as Wilderness to me. I like the traditional like masculine ones, like such as this, like Dragon Blast. I really like this one. And I think the scent does linger. I like any like their forest themed ones or like the animal ones like the dragon, the kraken, all those. I seem to like. Bear Glove. Bear Glove's one of my favorites. But yeah, I've been using various fragrances of this all year. Particularly Wilderness is my favorite. It's just has been out of stock. But on a whole, I've really been liking the Old Spice body washes for myself and my husband. We share them, we fight over them a little bit. It's a thing. I've just had a moment with Old Spice. The deodorant has been a real thing for me as far as body care goes, especially Wilderness. I love, love, love this scent so much. And I've also been using, I think, Timber and Fiji as well. But yeah, Wilderness is where it's at with Old Spice. Check it out. Seriously, even if you don't like Old Spice, go smell that one and the Moisture body wash. They smell so good. So good. And while we're speaking on bath stuff, do I even need to mention the obsession with the foaming bath from Dr. Teal's and my obsession with Epsom salt this year? Every bath, I'm either putting Epsom salt in it or some of this. I'm fond of the elderberry, the black elderberry. The activated charcoal is one of my favorites because it kind of smells like Old Spice. Yeah, it has a bit of that Old Spice smell to it, so I really enjoy the activated charcoal one. The melatonin, oh my god, me and the melatonin sleep soak and the melatonin bath salt, it's a thing. I like the lavender relaxation one. The milk and honey is really nice. So yeah, I'm huge Dr. Teal's fan. You guys know I have arthritis. I talk about that here and there, and scoliosis. So I have a lot of body pains, and this has been one of the things that's just helped to kind of relieve that in the evenings with a hot bath is some Epsom salt products. And also I really enjoy like the relaxation and the melatonin varieties of this because it's helped with I feel like it kind of helps soothe my brain a little bit, help with my anxiety, because I had a pretty rough year up here, and just doing these little self-care things really did, I feel like, help me out a bit and make me feel a little better about things. In 2020, I actually got really into self-care and taking bubble baths and trying to do things to help with my headspace because I was having a lot of trouble with anxiety and depression. And that continued on into 2021 for the good portion up until about October. I had a really hard time with my anxiety and depression. And just trying to incorporate these little things and doing little small nice things for myself, I feel like helped. Does it really help? No. But it's something, you know, it just kind of makes you feel nice and feel like you're doing something for yourself. So yeah, just wanted to throw that in there. Jumping back over to fragrance, I did pick up one perfume this year, and that was the Gucci Bloom. But this is a very like gardenia. I can't remember what the notes were. I've looked them up before, but I'll have the notes on the screen. But this is a very floral. Obviously, it's called Bloom. It makes me think of like gardenia or honeysuckle or something like that. I want to say one of the notes is tuberose. Ugh, I love it so much. This is one of my favorite perfumes that I have come across. I love the scent of this. I love the bottle, the mustard yellow, and the black, and just the simplicity of it. I absolutely love. I saw this in store and fell in love with it before I even smelled it. And then I smelled it and I was like, oh yeah, this was made for me. But I'm a fan of all the Gucci Bloom varieties, but this one has definitely been my favorite. I mean, look at how beautiful the box is. I kept the box because it was so beautiful. And lastly, to round this off, I want to talk a little bit about nail polishes that I've enjoyed, because I do my own nails a lot. I paint them. I've painted them for most of the year myself. I had a brief little stint, I think maybe 4 or 5 months, maybe 4 months of getting nail extensions. Loved that. It was so fun. I really got obsessed with it and enjoyed having my long nails. But at the same time, I got really sick of it because I missed being able to use my hands. And just the having to go to the salon and stuff, I got burnt out on it, which is usually what happens. I never can stick with it longer than like a few months because I get tired of having fake nails. I just want my hands back. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't have my hands. Anyway, that being said, I do polish my nails, which is weird because I actually don't have my nails polished today. I didn't have time, but I want to talk to you about a few nail polishes that I absolutely loved this past year. First, I want to talk about the Sinful Colors Essentials range. These are scented nail polishes and they're spa themed. They came in some really interesting shades and I really like these. And I think Sinful makes pretty decent nail polish. For, I mean, like $1.99, you kind of can't beat it. I really look forward to like seeing their different collections. This is just 4 of them. I actually have more. I might have the whole collection floating around in my cabinet, but these were kind of the 4 favorites, I think, for me. I really liked matcha and chamomile, especially chamomile. Is this bizarre, just kind of gross color. And I just love the matcha green as well. I think these were such pretty shades. And then the coffee one I really liked because it's just a nice soft taupe, very pretty color. You know, it's like a cafe au lait type of shade, and it has a bit of a shimmer in it where these two are matte. And then there's a couple pink ones in the collection. This one was Himalayan salt. And they actually do smell like what they say once they dry down. You do get a whiff of that. And like, yeah, that does smell like something. Like the Himalayan salt one, it actually does smell like a spa that has like the salt room or whatever. You get the reference. And this one's just a really pretty like soft pink with a bit of a green shift in there. And it's very, very subtle shift. And I really like these. I loved this collection. I thought it was so cute. Speaking of really affordable nail polishes, these from Kiss. This is, I'm pretty sure the same as the Lash brand, Kiss. And I find these at my local Dollar Tree for $1. And they are fantastic formula. The formula on these is amazing. Like a lot of them are almost like one coaters. Like particularly this bright red right here. I can usually just do one coat and top coat it and it looks great. This is the only one I do have to layer up about 3 coats because it is kind of that, you know, dark burgundy that's usually not the best in any formula. And then this gorgeous hunter green that I am just in love with. This is, my nails are actually kind of stained because this is the color I've been wearing for the last month. And another brand on a whole that I have just really enjoyed this year was Essie. I have just taken I just got really fixated on Essie products this year. Like I said, I kind of get fixated on brands, I guess, but I found that I really enjoy Essie's formula. I like their traditional formula. I like the Essie Espressi formula. I like their base coats and top coats, but particularly these shades are some that I have really enjoyed this year. From the Essie Espressi line, we have this dark chocolatey brown that is called Take the Espresso. You know, it's just a dark coffee brown, almost black. I loved this one for the fall. Wore it quite a bit. And then we have the shade Taxi Hopping, which I think I've talked about before. It is this gorgeous kind of greeny yellow shade. Oh, I love it so much. No Time for Local, which is this gorgeous gray. I love this gray. It's one of those kind of a little bit more taupey gray shades, a little bit, maybe like a touch of purple in there, a little touch of brown in it. I don't know, it's kind of like a dirty gray, like a concrete gray. And I really, really like that a lot. I don't like the blue grays, and I don't like the purpley grays. This one is a true, like, just dirty concrete gray, or almost like an elephant gray. And then the shade Precious Cargo Go. This is just a really gorgeous kind of springy green succulent shade that I enjoyed quite a bit as well, especially for the spring. And then from the traditional Essie range, these 3 shades were go-tos. This is Heart of the Jungle. I think this was from their spring summer collection last year. Not sure. But yeah, it's just a really gorgeous, it needs to be shaken up. Just a really gorgeous, like grassy tree green type of shade. And then we have this really nice, kind of more vibrant red. I really was into like red shades like this last year a lot. And this is in the shade Adrenaline Brush. Love it. I love these very corally bright reds for the nails. And then Caftan. Caftan was just, oh, it's so good. These are looking a little more vibrant on camera than they are in person. Like Caftan is definitely a mustardy brown, and on camera it reads much more orange than it is. These are very kind of muted, dusty, kind of ugly, pretty colors, and that's what I like about them. Is they're not your typical shades. Like, I don't know, they're kind of weird. They're off the beaten path, and that's why I really, really enjoy them. I think Essie has come out with some really exciting, unique shades this last year, whereas I used to think Essie was one of the most boring nail polish brands on the market. And they have just become one of my top favorites. Formula, all of it. As far as top and base coats go, I have not been able to do without my Strong Start from Essie and my Gel Setter top coat. Recently, I tried out the Smoothie base coat, which is meant to smooth out like ridges and stuff in the nails. And I thought I didn't like this one, but it turned out I just needed to dehydrate my nails like I usually do. I just didn't that time. But yeah, as long as I dehydrate my nails with some acetone, these products make my manicure last so long. I'm one of those people that chip their nails within like 5 minutes. Like I sneeze and my nail polish is just gone. These definitely help me hang on to my nail polish. And you guys have probably seen these multiple times in my empties. These are just my holy grail products right here. So yeah, I think that is everything that I wanted to talk about. I told you it's going to be a long one. We're going to be here a while. Look, I've already done stopped, cooked dinner, cooked steaks, charged up my battery, sat around for like 2 hours, and now I'm back in here finished filming. And it was kind of like the last thing I wanted to do today. I'm like, I want to be done. I'm tired of talking. But anyway, that is all for today. Let me know down below some of your skincare, body care, hair care, self-care, nail care, all the things down below, some of your favorites. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe and stay spooky. Bye now.